Howdy guys, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the series. I'm your host, ImperialJedi. Today we're going to be building a European city, and I'm actually going to take it one step further and give myself a little bit more of a challenge. And I'm actually going to be doing a left-hand drive as well, and I haven't built one of those before, so this is going to be pretty, it's pretty challenging. So hopefully you guys can help me along the way. And I've been staring a lot at, because obviously I know not all, European cities are left-hand drive. So I was kind of gearing my my theme more towards a UK style city. So I've been looking a lot at Google Maps and this and that, and reading books and everything. So hopefully we'll just jump in and get a nice UK kind of feel. So yeah, let's just go and have some fun with this. Okay, so if you guys want to play along at home, this is the Foggy Hills map, which kind of comes with the After Dark expansion, and I guess you can call it the default European map because it's one of the three that are that came with that. And my general game plan for the city is to kind of make like a nice big high density kind of, big downtown area around here. As we get closer to the hills, maybe this can be kind of like a little bit of a, like high wealth kind of just houses and stuff, so only the lucky few can live up here. Possibly over here we can make like a little small town on the other side of the valley. Maybe a golf course or something too, who knows. And just in general, around both sides of the river, what I want to do is kind of have a little bit of a higher density feel, and then the further, especially on this side, the further you get out, we'll kind of move towards like a suburb. And I do want to have a couple corridors, maybe one over here, one on the other side too, where we kind of put maybe a bike lane or two. We can have 3 or 4 kind of train tracks going through, just kind of make it feel like it's an all-purpose kind of like a little bike autobahn or something, right? And then lots of trains, and then that can connect to our harbor area. We can do lots of terraforming, build a big shipyard, get some trains, whole lot of fun ideas. So make sure you subscribe, definitely stick around. We'll be having lots of fun with this. Okay, so I've got a whole whack of mods going, and I'll keep a an updated mod list as I kind of go. And I've also got like a whole, I don't even know how many, it's probably over 1,000 assets. So I'll try and keep a list of that going. It's really difficult because I have to post them all individually, but I'll make a collection. It's just like, to get them in the collection, right? Anyway, so stay tuned for that. I won't have that right away. But stuff like this handy, the one-way arrows, that kind of stuff. And there's some mods I'm going to include in the, let's change up Chirpy since we're not, yeah, cool dude, why not? This is for my snow map, so I just changed. I'm building, actually, with the Snowfall DLC, I'm building another map alongside this one, and it's only just a few episodes ahead, so if you're looking for some variety in the content, definitely step on over there and see what's up. Anyway, what I was going to say is I'm using some, or I put some mods in the list that I'm not necessarily using in-game. I just think they're really cool. They just happen to slow the computer down a little bit too much when I record. Okay. So I'm going for kind of a roundabout right here. You'll kind of see the general game plan. And what I'm going to be doing is creating kind of like a little up and over bypass. So if you want to keep on going down the highway, you'll just, avoid this roundabout altogether. And if you do want to use the roundabout, you'll have a little way in, and that'll bring you into the city. And it just looks like a really popular style of roundabout. I noticed that a lot in... Oh, have I made these backwards? I did. What have I done here? Where did this end? There you go. Yeah, when I was looking at a lot of the maps and stuff, I would notice that, this style of roundabout was pretty frequently used. And that would be to get off the motorway into the city. Okay, now that doesn't look. It does not straight. That one is, however. Okay, now why can't I get lucky with this? There we go. Oh, but I need it to be a 9. Darn it. Okay. Perfect. Excellent. Connect. How many units? That's 8 units. So we'll make note of that just so it's symmetrical on the other side. And perfect. Okay. Now, next thing we need to do is connect these guys to the roundabout. Okay, kind of felt a snap point there, so you can get that again. There it is. Oh, excellent. Now, obviously, no one's going to use this side because there's no, there's nothing over here yet. But this is just for the future. And you might as well do it now, while it's fresh in your minds in terms of the symmetry. Okay, so you got your way up and over. This will all eventually be converted to highway, to kind of match this, but so far so good, right? So you go out, go around, make your way over, and then over here, this will connect to an avenue. And at the end of this avenue will be another roundabout. Keep the roundabout theme alive. And since this one is rather, feels lots of volumes of traffic, or high volume, I should say, let's make this a little bit bigger than the rest that we're going to be using in town. And because this might be the first thing you see when you come into our city, if you're kind of, driving in off the highway, we can make a fun park or something, or put some statues, or just something here to kind of, make people feel welcome when they kind of enter the city. Even if it's just like, one of the in-game ones where we create something ourselves, or a custom asset, who knows. Okay. Now, from here, what I would like is these roads like this, just going like that, and then off of these we'll create some little little districts, little neighborhoods, because what I want basically is for traffic to kind of travel around on these style of roads or the avenues, and we won't really do too much zoning. I will in the beginning, just to kind of get some money coming in. But in the grand scheme, what I want people to do is to kind of drive, and then we'll make little little neighborhoods that kind of connect. So that way you're really only getting off if you're working there or whatnot. So hopefully traffic should be good. But that seems to be the general style of cities in and around the UK. So hopefully I can recreate that. Okay, now what I was going for with the river, like I said, is a little bit of a corridor, right? So let's let the topography of the river kind of dictate the space, right? So why don't we just do something like this, per se? That kind of works well with the edge of the road, or the edge of the river. And then we can go like this too, and actually bypass the roundabout itself. So that way if you're in town, you don't have to go through this. So that should kind of manage traffic. And yeah, let's go on like that, that's fine. Not bad. Actually, I quite like that. And again, you're coming in, have the option to kind of go hit our little lakeshore road right here. And this could be upgraded to have a tram eventually, and that could be kind of fun. And then this could go through here. I want to steer away though from doing too many four-way intersections. I'm not I'm not opposed to doing these little T ones whenever possible, because that just kind of helps cut down on congestion, I believe. And okay, so let's build ourselves a. Actually, I'm gonna pause this so we don't start paying too much in maintenance costs. Bring the sun back up again. These are all just handy mods I have, right? Okay, so industrial area. Just kind of sharing the, going with the coast. Sharing that same idea over here. And let's put these in. Ideally, I want two, because you're going to go through power pretty quickly. And let's get this going. Okay, and we're close enough to the city that we don't have to worry too much about spending, a whole heck of a lot on the pipes. So let's put this in. My favorite sound in the game, forever and ever. Okay, now we're obviously going to grow a bit, so let's be preemptive and put some more piping in. And in general, my my pipes, I don't really do the best of job at, making them look pretty even Steven. So I do apologize if that kind of, bugs you in terms of the lack of symmetry, but they're underground, so we won't really notice them. Okay. Again, just a little bit of room for growth, so we're going to run out of money probably. Okay, so these guys are connected, so we don't have to draw power lines, which is super convenient. And then let's just do a little basic web, just kind of like this, right? That's perfect. And maybe we could even go over and out of money, but money well spent. So basic goal achieved. That was like literally down to the penny right here. Holy smokes. Okay, so I didn't quite get any of the neighborhoods in per se. They're just kind of, the starting blocks of them, which is totally fine. As the money rolls in, we will start to expand the empire. Actually, let's do a little bit more. So let's go like that. Let's put some shopping as kind of our, boundary marker. Although we're not going to keep it, we'll start some houses like this. It's just kind of, I won't say placeholder, but this is just to get us some money, get us some people, get us at least to the first milestone. And then what we'll do is, we'll start shifting people over into some specialized neighborhoods, Okay, and you know what, just for fun, let's go up here too. Why not? Alright, so we'll hit 3 speed. All of our money gone, but again, money well spent. And first round of buildings coming in. And I've also got a another mod running. It's one of the building themes, and it's the UK one. So I've downloaded a whole bunch of houses and, a whole whack of stuff to go with that. So some of these should look a little bit different, which is kind of the game plan. And most of the UK style buildings, they were actually small and, kind of the smaller, narrow ones. So they work really well with the small little streets. So you'll kind of see what I mean by that, but we'll make little tightly woven neighborhoods. Oh, and then in general, as the city gets, a little bit bigger and we're like further down the road type thing, what I want to do is make like an old town kind of thing, and then bring in some canals and a whole bunch of stuff, right? So we'll kind of have like, I almost want to make like a fusion kind of feeling city, right? Where it's like a whole bunch of new ideas meeting like, old architecture that kind of gets upgraded. So we'll have some fun with that, but it'll be hopefully some, cool layouts. We'll make some really fun neighborhoods. Gonna hopefully keep to the UK building theme. And like, these kind of things, these are like custom assets, right? Like this car wash. That's kind of fun. Okay. The first round of cars should be, yes, look at this! Alright. First round of citizens making their way in. And not too bad. So the angles aren't too sharp or anything. I think we can manage, quite a few vehicles through here. And then what I want to do is maybe make like a little Y approach. Just kind of break this up, make that not as tight. So we'll do that once we get some money rolling in here. What are we up to? Oh, look at that. Our budget, it's almost positive. That's great. We're actually off to a really good start. All right. And we actually are really close to unlocking a milestone too. All we have to do is get to a population of 440, and then we got it. So if this area zones and these last few buildings fill up, I think we should get that. And then that gives us a lot more money too, which is great. But of course we have to go start spending it, right? Because we have services and whatnot at that point. Okay. So it does look like we will get it before we break even on our, on our budget. Even though we are in a positive budget, we still have to, motor through that 3,000. And there we go. So we get loans. We can adjust the taxes. We got some services to worry about. Some new buildings to place. Okay, so let's just, we'll keep it on 1 speed just while we consolidate our thoughts here. So power, we're okay for a little bit of growth still. You can see we're calling for citizens, so we need to kind of get some more moving in. And we do definitely need to get this garbage dump down. And the garbage dump, like once you place that, it's kind of, it's stuck for a while. You have to either empty it into another one or, burn the trash. So let's be smart about where that's going to go. Okay, so at the end of this road, what I would like is a roundabout. And we'll just do like a nice little tightly compact one here. Great, perfect, I like that. Digging that a lot, and you know what? Bring the sun back up. As much as I'm digging the After Dark, still gets me every time. I love it. Okay, so let me show you what I mean just by doing, neighborhoods now. Okay, so let's go with yay or so. That's fine by me. Okay, I want room for 3 or so. That's fine. Perfect. Bring this a little bit further up. Oh, actually, what we could even do just to make it so we're not being too boring and symmetrical, we'll go like that. And then we'll just do, kind of repeats of this. And that way, you're only going to get off the road if you kind of, live or work right there. Okay, so let's set this up for industry. Perfect. Actually, I quite like that. And let's do something like that over here too. And you know what? Since we have some money, let us just fix this right now. When I say fix, I mean, you know, just alter it so we can get more traffic in here. Okay, so let's curve like that. And I want it to be that nice curve going this way. How do we get that? See, that I would like that, but I don't think that'll happen. Oh, goodness, wrong button. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Alright, so I guess we're kind of stuck. Oh, I like how that curves slightly when you get that far. Alright, let's try for that over here. I mean, not the worst. I imagine this will be a lot better, though, for traffic coming in. Okay, so we'll leave that. I think we did a little bit more on this side. I'm going to be, again, a little bit nitpicky and just kind of fix that now. And there's actually snap points. Maybe we can get that one over to there as well. Oh, how funny. I think we were in the snap point. Okay, stop touching it. Just leave it. Alright, so back to 1 speed. And then the game plan, like I said, is to get these people into neighborhoods and off the street. So what I'm actually going to do is a little bit of demolition. And I'm going to put a new roundabout right here. And then we're going to find a way to kind of make a neighborhood just to kind of, you know, get that ball rolling. Okay. Probably have to move a little bit more, but just do that for starters. Okay. And these things, they can always be like, you know, the size of them can be adjusted. Now I want, this is going to be kind of tricky, but I want somehow to make a roundabout work with these, you know? Okay. I think the way to do it, just so I don't drive myself crazy trying to find symmetry, is if we go like this. Did I draw that direction? I didn't, you sneaky devil. Good catch. For those of you who are just typing out the sentence right now, I appreciate that, but we got it in time, we're good. But still drop a comment, say hi, what's up, how are you? Let me know what you think, you know? Alright. Now, what I'm going for is this. Let's make this work, you know? And I wonder if the key is to round that. It could have been done a little bit smoother, but I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Okay. And so yeah, just off these. Yeah. Let's get some of this going. And yeah, that's actually a little bit closer to the roundabout, so let's back this up. Okay. That's pretty much what I'm after. And then, again, just to keep the shapes kind of fun and different, we should do something like that, you know? Okay, I think that looked a little bit better, though. Okay, so that should be about... Oh, almost. One further than we just had it, which was to here. And I don't think we're actually going to achieve what I want. Just with the suggested tiles. So let's do that on our own. Go too far, no problem. Back that up. And it's okay because we're unzoning here anyway. Just so we can move people over. And what we could even do is kind of create, like, you know, a little forest kind of, you know, a lot of trees and stuff that make people feel like they're kind of just secluded in their little districts. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that And just keep that zoning to a minimal. Try to mix up the size of the zones, to be honest. Okay. That's not a bad little start, though, for our shift in people. Okay, so let's put that on 3-speed. Alright, already filling in. We'll probably need some pipes. Oh, no, we don't. We're preemptive. That's right. Look at us being on top of things. Okay. Now, I'm going to actually change this. Now that I see it, I think this should be going straight like that. And then maybe this can go... Yeah, I'm not opposed to this. Oh, pride of money. And then maybe that can go like that. Okay, I think that's a better... This is kind of cool. And that should look kind of neat once it's all filled in with people, too. Almost like some bypasses for the roundabout. And I don't want to zone on the roundabout itself. So we'll keep that clear. And it looks like we're starting to get a call for some more electricity. Okay, so let's make use of that loan that we have. And let's first adjust the taxes. I find that 12% is pretty good. You can bump it to 13 when you get some more services in. But usually by then you're swimming in money, right? So okay, so that is that. Let's put it back to 1 speed. Okay, so let me get us an actual power plant this time around. And they're expensive to move, so just make sure you get in a good spot when you're ready with it. But I need this to be kind of close to the... Oh goodness, did we not drop our... No, we just created the zone for it. We haven't put this down yet. My goodness. Silly me. Okay, so I did want to have this kind of over here. And we'll leave room to get some more roads through. My goodness, can't believe I forgot that. Okay, so I don't even know if we can afford our power plant. No, that's 19,000, right? I will get this, though, because otherwise we're going to keep, having to buy so many more of those. Okay, so 3 speed. Just to get the money back. Just put that maybe right next door, that's fine. Okay, some more power producing options. There goes the garbage trucks, that's perfect. I almost said dump trucks, so they go to the dump, but that's not how that works. Okay, so we need money for a clinic, but that's very expensive. What we could do, though, is get some more people in here. More taxpayers. Okay, we have a call for some commercials, so let's meet that demand. And let's just, put in some more people, why not? Just to get more money in. Okay. Very good. Very good indeed. And, yeah, it's just really a call for some more commercial. Why don't we just expand here, move some of that industry into this zone. And then we can put some commercial in its place. Hopefully we can get our budget back up. It has taken a hit since we are spending like crazy. Well, really, it's the services. They're expensive, right? Okay, so we need 900 for this, which is not too bad. Let's get that pretty quickly. There we go. Okay, now we're going over like such. And then we're bringing these back a bit. And then just to meet some demand, let's just put that in. Okay, so pipes for sure. And again, not the best looking pipe network, but c'est la vie. Okay, so 540 for this. We're making money pretty rather quickly now, which is great. And my roundabouts behaving? Okay, they are. Just double checking my directions, Hey, okay, alright. Worthy Village. We can buy a new tile, too. And another loan? And we can set up some districts too. Sweet. Okay, so we'll have to worry about our services. That's probably the most important thing right now. And we're falling a little bit behind on those. So why don't we just take out our second loan and just put that all towards services. Okay. First things first, we need a clinic. Let's put that somewhere central. Maybe, yeah, I mean, it's not bad going into the roundabout. That should be pretty fast for getting people in and around. Okay, so how much? Firehouse, that's not too expensive, so we can put that in as well. Kind of with what I was saying about not doing too much in terms of zoning on these, you know, just kind of keep services on the bigger streets eventually. So we're going to start with that theme already. Okay. School is a must. Definite must. It's going to be kind of cool in that spot. If we can get it to work. There we go. There we go. Very neat. I like that. Okay, police next on the docket. Okay, we'll use a nice little police department right here. And then this can be, say, right there. That's fine and dandy. It's kind of cool. That would be nicer if it was like, you know, a perfect fit, or we could angle it or something. Actually, you know what? Since we're not going to be making that into a T, why don't we do that right here? That'll be pretty cool when we put some, you know, like the high-density European buildings in, like the kind of row style. That should look pretty sharp. Okay. Demand for some housing still. Let's go ahead and get that going. Okay. Now, have we missed any services? I think we have to do death care, but I don't know if we've unlocked that yet. I don't think we have, but I can, you know, cheat and put one down, right? But no point, because we don't have to worry about it. Okay, so should we save our money? Is that the most responsible thing to do? Oh my goodness, we need another fire station over here. It's a shame to have like our, you know, like our power plant or something burned down. I think we're okay though with the one police station. Yeah, we are. Okay. So let's go back to the build grind as it was. And oh, it's on fire. I was like, what have you put over here? But yeah, the game plan is just to kind of do, you know, this style of neighborhood. Put that like that. Oh, actually, I quite like this. Oh yeah. So let's put that in and around up here, you know, kind of work this in and around the space. Alright, fire is out. Good job, boys. And the girls, too. Girls can be great firefighters. Okay. Just go like this. Go like that. Just kind of working with the, you know, the lay of the land, as it were. Let's use this, why not? Get a little bit more traffic on that. Okie dokie. Now what I like about this is that this is a little bit kind of a little more compact, and this is a little bit more spaced out, so we should see some variety in the, some really good variety in the types of the buildings coming in. Okay, so let's keep it to zone in on our side. Avoiding the roundabouts. And let's put some shopping in here. Just kind of, you know, give people some options. They don't have to go too far now away from their house. Helps with traffic, you know, shop local. Alright. I think we have got the makings of a nice little start. Oh, look at that. We're still good for... Oh, no. We can go up here. Almost. Okay, can we get some more commercial? Probably, just to meet some demand. Otherwise, not too bad. Nice little start, I think. Nice little start indeed. Alright guys, what I think we'll do is we'll end the first episode here. I'm really happy with the way things are kind of, you know, unfolding. Definitely subscribe, stick around, see, you know, see how the city unfolds. If you liked it, hit the like button. Honestly, it does help. It helps more than you might think, especially us smaller YouTube channels, you know? It's kind of hard to compete with the big guys these days, right? So every like and every view counts, right? So I appreciate all the support you guys give, right? Anyway, so drop a comment, let me know what you think. Hopefully we're achieving a little bit of that UK kind of feel already. I'd say so, yes, you know, hopefully. And I'm trying to steer away from how I normally build, so this does kind of visually, to me, look a little bit different than what I would normally do. Very different than I normally start. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully we're in the right ballpark. Alright guys, well I will ramble on forever, so I'll just stop myself here. And in case you guys are wondering, I do have a name for the place. So I've called our region, it's the Sheffield Plains. So we could be calling our town Sheffield, which I know is a UK city already, but kind of like that name. So you guys let me know if you want some district names or anything like that, you know, if you have anything in mind. And eventually what I end up doing anyhow is I'll name some places after some subscribers, you know, some commenters. So definitely, you know, drop some comments, get your name in, you know, one of the districts and let me know. Okay guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.